in partnership with Archer Travel Service. We have established a home-based travel business that is affordable and includes training and dedicated support. So regardless of how you came a part of the Evolution family, we want you to know you are part of a vast empire, and we are a family that gives back. So whether you came in as a part of the travel arm, which is powered by Archer Travel Group, or if you came in through our E3 Wellness arm, you are part of a great family. We have our Evo Kids program, where we help our young people learn about entrepreneurship. We also have our Evo Scholarship Program, which helps defray some of those ever rising college costs. So if you or a young person in your home is attending college, you want to make sure that you apply when the time opens up for that scholarship so that you can get a chance to win that scholarship and help offset some of those costs. Then we also have our Evo Cares program, where we give back to our local communities across the country and around the world. So family, we are glad to have you with us. A couple things we want you to know: that it is almost birthday party time. We're just about a month away. Evo is celebrating birthday. Yes, we will be in Las Vegas January 7th and 8th. So we want you all to join us. The flyer is out. If you haven't seen it, there it is on the screen. Tickets are just $139, but they are limited. So you want to make sure that you go to that link, purchase your ticket, get your room and your flight, and meet us in Las Vegas. We are going to be having so much fun to kick off 2022 and celebrate Evolution Travel's 6th birthday party. How many of you have your ticket? Okay, I see Christina says she has purchased her ticket. Yes, we want each of you to purchase a ticket. Make it a point to come meet the founder, meet the family, get a chance to just celebrate, because that's what this is. It is going to be a party. So we want you to come and enjoy. We will be at Palace Station Hotel and Casino there. So all the information is available there on the flyer. So if you have not gotten your ticket yet, be sure to do so. And then while you're in the ticket buying mood, it's Christmas time. When people ask you what you want for Christmas, tell them you want a ticket, because the 2022 National Convention, our family reunion, tickets are on sale. And let me tell you, these are going to sell out as well. Don't think, oh, it's not until the summer, I've got time. No, you do not have time. Get your ticket now, because the last thing you want to do is look up and see it sold out and you were not able to get a ticket. Coming to convention is life-changing. It's business changing. It's going to give you that opportunity to meet the founder, to meet the Elite Eight, to meet the Founders Council, and all the other leaders that you see and hear throughout the year. It is such a great time, and it's a time for you to glean. We're going to have an amazing trade show with our vendors. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be bigger and better than any of our previous ones, because we keep growing every year. So we want you to we especially want you to be there, because it's going to help you set the trajectory for your business. So again, 2 great opportunities coming up. We've got the Evo birthday party coming up, as well as our national convention. So I want you to be sure and get your tickets for those. Now, I am so excited, family. I get to bring to the line tonight's trainer, and it is none other than Founders Council member, Platinum Consultant Amy Peterson. She is a dynamic woman, a dynamic businesswoman, a dynamic mother. She's just dynamic. That's my key word whenever I think of Amy, because she balances things so well. She is a boss mom, so she helps motivate all of the moms in business that you can do it, but you've got to be practical and plan. And so whenever she trains, you can look forward to getting nuggets that you can put into play. She's being a busy person and having a business and a family. And she always balances things so well when she trains. So I especially admire that she gives you something you can use right away. Whether you are just starting out and it's your first day, first week, first month in the business, or you've been in the business for 6 years now, she has a way of reaching everyone and making you feel like she's just giving you one-on-one training. So I want you to do me a favor, family, locate the chat box, and I want you to help me welcome to the line tonight's.
Can everybody hear me all right? I'm so sorry. Let me know in the chat box if you can hear me okay. Okay, cool.
I can hear you now. The call's all yours.
All right, Deja, thank you so much. Guys, if you don't know Deja Driscoll, you have got to get to know her. She is possibly one of the most beautiful souls you will ever meet in your life. And I am so blessed and so honored to call her my sister in success, to call her my Evo sister, and just absolutely and positively get to share this call tonight with you all at the beginning of the holiday season. So Deja, thank you so much for hosting. You are absolutely the hostess with the mostest. So thank you. Okay, guys, I think my internet, let's see, my internet might be just a little unstable. So I'm going to try and figure this out really quick here and get this PowerPoint up. But let me know in the chat box, how are you guys tonight? How are you doing? Victor, you are doing amazing. Christina, amazing. Donna, great. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see if I can do this really quick, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, I might just have to zoom my screen to do this. So let me move this over here. And we're just going to zoom in. We gotta love technology, guys. Technology can be our, biggest friend and sometimes our worst enemy. It always works when we, don't really need it, but when we absolutely need it, it always decides to, kind of go out. But that's actually a really good bring in for tonight and our training. So with the holiday season, this is the happiest time of the year, right? It's a time of giving. It's a time of, being together and, being able to share positivity throughout, throughout the world. Well, it can also be the most stressful time of the year. In all honesty, let's talk about that, okay? We're talking about, going and shopping, and people aren't always in the greatest moods. They're, in a rush, they're stressed out, so there's a lot of positive and negative that adds on in the holidays, but we need to try and figure out how to overcome those. How do we overcome daily pressures, right? And tonight we're going to go ahead and we are going to talk me. Here we go. You guys are going to find out about me. We're going to have an icebreaker. We're going to talk about stressors and coping, and we're going to talk about everyday actions that can go in here. I'm really trying to get this to work, but it's just not wanting to work with me, of course. But we're going to talk about everyday actions that you can go ahead and do to get over, any type of stress like this. And Deja, we call her techie. This can be a stress, okay? This can absolutely be a stress where, our technology doesn't work like we want it to, but we cope with it. So for those of you who do not know me, for all new Evo members, welcome to the family. We're absolutely excited to have you with us and join us in this amazing adventure, and us join you in your new amazing adventure. If you ever need anything, absolutely reach out. Let us know how we can help you. We're all absolutely here for each other, okay? If you are on Facebook, you're more than welcome to follow me. My name is Amy Elizabeth on Facebook. I'm the Travel Boss Mom on Instagram. I am a faithful follower. I am a mom, as Deidre was saying. I'm a wife. I'm a grandmother to two amazing little boys. I am a retired RN. As of Friday, I celebrated 1 year as an accredited success coach, and I'm what's considered a social media micro influencer, meaning I have more than 10,000 followers, but less than 50,000 followers, if that makes sense. Now, it kind of breaks up into different things, but I'm what's considered a micro influencer. And I love mentoring people in social media. And so tonight's kind of a break from that social media and really kind of getting into, mindset and, getting through different things that can happen to us in life. And, like Deidre was saying, I have been through a lot in my life. I have been through divorce. I've been through, being a single mom. I've been through abuse. I've been through cancer. I've been through COVID that twice. So there was a lot of stress involved in getting to, where I have. And there's been a lot of mindset change, to get through those different barriers. To really push through and keep positivity as high as I possibly could to, just to be in the right mind frame to move forward. Now, like I was asking, how are you? Okay, how are you feeling right now? Using an emoji, all right, go into the chat box right now. This is going to be an interactive type of training, okay, which would look so much better if it was in presentation mode, but it is what it is. Go into the chat box, select an emoji, and let's talk about how you're feeling. I want to know how you are feeling. You guys say you're great, and everything else. All right, that's how you are ready to party. Good. Linda, you kind of have like that type smile, like I'm smiling, but I'm stressed type thing. Renee, you are totally cool out there. Nancy, yeah, I got you. Oh, Crystal, wow, you are like a whole spectrum of things right now. I totally feel that. Totally feel that. Christina, you're smiling. Daphne, gotcha. Victor, yeah, I get that too. T, you're doing good out there. Althea, yep, you're kind of a spectrum out there too. Gina, I feel that so much. Yes, I am absolutely exhausted as well, but I'm smiling through it. Donna, you're absolutely smiling and loving. Awesome. And those feelings, Leah, right there. Yes, that's a whole mood, honey. I think all of us have hit that point too, with this past year, and actually, almost 2 years, just absolutely tired. Yeah, right there, Leslie, I get that too, that kind of type feeling. So, Annie, absolute prayers out there. Oh no, Zara, you're not feeling good. I hope you feel better. Yes, Donna, you always have to smile, but also don't be afraid to acknowledge how you're feeling, how you're really feeling. Okay. Like in social media, I always say, try and show the positivity of everything, but in that way, also express how you're feeling too. Whether I suffer from anxiety, massive anxiety. And sometimes I break down, and I've learned to smile through a lot of it, but there's sometimes I'm not smiling through it, guys. And it's a very transparent moment when you're able to acknowledge your true feelings and be able to share those true feelings. Now, when those feelings are extremely strong, like anger or resentment or just fury, that's when you kind of got to take a step back a little bit. Okay. And we're going to talk through some of the steps when it comes to, some of the more extreme, those extreme feelings out there, whether they be, anything negative, fear, anger, fury, anything like that, and, massive sadness. I mean, my gosh, we've all gone through that this year, I believe. With the loss that we've experienced, in our leadership levels here in Evo, just absolute sadness. But, there was always that blessing too, of being able to know and love the leaders that we did. So we're going to start out with our day. Okay. How you start dictates your day. Okay. Some things you can do in the morning: drink lemon water, meditate for 10 minutes, write write and say positive affirmations. I mean, even if you got to take women out there, even if you got to take lipstick, okay, and you just wake up and you're just really not into it, take lipstick right on that bathroom mirror, you know, sit there and say, I am worthy. Okay. Write it out big and bold, you know, put it in red, whatever, you know, you've got to do. And, you know, men, get out there, grab your wife's lipstick, you can replace it later. And, you know, sit there and just say, you know, I am worthy, you know, take a expo marker, write it on that mirror, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am worthy, you know, I can do this, I will do this, I will succeed, I can succeed, you know, things that are very positive, you know, it's the way to start out you know, your day. And you know, you have to believe, and you have to get yourself to the point where you make yourself believe it. Okay, do a gratitude journal. All right. You know, some really big suggestions, and this comes across, you know, all sorts of levels of coaching, no matter what business you're in, no matter, you know, what point of your life you're in. Wake up early. I know that's hard. I hate waking up early. I really thoroughly despise waking up early. But wake up early. Okay. The saying, the early bird gets the worm. All right. There's a reason why it's there. Wake up early, give yourself those extra 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it might be, and wake up early and smile as you wake up. Okay. And this was possibly one of the hardest things for me to do, was smiling when I wake up. Do I smile every single morning? No, I really don't. I'm going to be, you know, totally honest and admit that I I don't always smile as I wake up. I do my best to. I really, really do. It might take me a minute or two, but force yourself to have that smile on your face, okay? Even if you're not actually like fully feeling it. I know it's going to sound really, really weird, but when you put a smile on your face, you actually start enhancing endorphins to your brain, which is going to bring your happiness level up. Okay. I want you to do this with me right now. Okay. I want you to actually sit there, look at the camera, even if you're not on camera, guys, and your cameras are off, look at the camera. Okay. And smile. Just smile. Give me a big old smile. All right. Just throw it out there and just smile. Keep it on. Keep it on. And you're going to actually start feeling kind of like a little bit of a lightheadedness, a little bit of a tingling. And the reason why is because those muscles that have that smile actually cause an endorphin buildup, which is going to help bring more of an energetic, positive feeling to you. Okay, so when you wake up in the morning, I'm telling you right now, do that. Smile. Okay, even if you're not feeling it, your joints are achy, whatever it might be, or you're absolutely exhausted, just smile. All right, smile, smile, smile. And it's gonna sound really weird, but this is totally true. There was a college commencement speech done by an admiral, and I think no, general. I think it was a 3-star general, but it was make your bed. Make your bed. Why do that? Because you're starting your day out in an orderly fashion. You are also doing a task and completing the task. You're completing the task. Okay. And you're making it so that you don't like jump straight back into bed, because like, you know, when the bed is messy and everything, we kind of look at it and we're like, oh, I could just like crawl right back into bed. And I'm seriously, let me know in the chat. Isn't that true? You see the bed before you even make it and you're just like, yes, I can absolutely just like crawl right back into my bed. It's not even made yet. So, you know, it's nice and warm right in that little nook. Look, it's right there. I can just kind of like crawl in and do this. You know, yeah, I mean, seriously, that's what can happen. But instead, yes, Christina, I know I do the same thing, and you know, every day. Yes. So make your bed, because it's going to not be as enticing to, because you just made it, right? You just totally made it, and now you don't want to get it all messy again, right? You get reclined in your recliner and go back to sleep. Ah, girl, no, don't do that. Don't do that. No, but make your bed, okay? And stretch. All right. I know this is like a lot of people don't understand this point, but stretch. Okay. It's super important, because when we do sleep, all right, we might sleep in like a uncomfortable position. We might, kind of sleep all bunched up and everything. And we need to just stretch. And again, it's releasing those endorphins. Okay, and that's the biggest thing. We want to release the endorphins, which is going to make us more positive, more awake, more aware. All right. And the biggest part is that positive. And just like, our moms and grandmas and, dads and uncles all said when we were growing up, eat a healthy breakfast. I am so guilty of this, so guilty of not doing this, I should say. But I've gotten to a point now where, I will at least, have maybe like a piece of fruit. I will, I'll have, some almonds or something like that. Whatever, if you're in a diet or something, make sure you check. But a lot of the diets will say, definitely have something for breakfast, like eggs or oatmeal or something like that. Okay. But, break your fast. All right. That's where breakfast comes from, since in Old English, breaking your fast. So break your fast, those are two huge things, or those are five huge things that are, really important to starting out a positive day. Okay. And do you have to do all of them? No, you don't. I'm not telling you that you have to wake up early. You have to, smile. You have to make your bed. You have to stretch, and you have to eat an early and a healthy breakfast. I do recommend smiling, all right, stretching, and making your bed. Those three things, I will absolutely say, do your best. Do your best. Do your best. Do your best to make time to do that. All right. So let's go ahead and begin this wonderful thing. Are you ready for stress? You've started your day, you have stretched, you smiled like Coach Amy said so, you've made your bed. Now are you ready for the stress to begin? Because let's see, for those of you who are full-time, what would you say is one of the first things with stress that you have to do before you even get into work? What's one of the biggest stressors before you even get into work? Daphne, I was on the phone with you. Yes, Crystal just got it. Drive. No. That helps your stress, Annie. No, what's one of the first stressors? These are stressors. Email. Email can be a stress. Absolutely, Renee. Yep. But before you even get, no, you guys are giving me some good things. Kids to school. Yes, Deja. Yes. But what about the drive? Yes, Sherilyn, waking your kid up for school. Yes. Our kids, we love them. We do everything in the world for them. They are a stressor. They're an absolute stressor. We love them. They mean so much to us. But they're stressful. Okay. And right here, number one, family related stress. For example, kids, your spouse. Some people have to wake their spouse up. Okay. I know my husband is a 5-minute alarm person, and his alarm goes off every 5 minutes to wake him up. He has it set at 6, 6:05, 6:10, 6:15, 6:20, 6:25. My good grief. Okay, this is what I hear. Anybody who's got an iPhone knows that sound. All right, that is his alarm clock. That is what I hear when I wake up. And he is a constant, he just stops it. It's his snooze. That is so stressful for me. It's so hard to sit there and smile and be like, honey, it's time to wake up. 5 more minutes. Oh my God. Kids. When my kids were younger, I think honestly, the hardest time to wake them up was high school. High school was one of the hardest times to wake them up. But family related stress is huge, and it's very, very real. And this is before we even get into this is before we even get into work, for those who work full time. And then you've got your commute. All right. But what about extended family? Extended family can be a stressor, right? What if you got some bad news about your parents or something, or your aunts or uncles the night before? You're going to wake up and you're going to be kind of stressed out, right? So, family related stress is one of the highest stressors. The second highest stressors is money stress, especially during the holidays. Bills, new projects, purchases, i.e. Christmas shopping, sustaining your business, right? There's stressors. And then there's outside negativity. Proven point, guys. When someone is sitting in traffic, they're looking through social media. They're looking through social media. And there's a lot of negativity nowadays on social media, from comments. There's also feedback, outside of social media, but feedback from your boss, toxic circles, right? These are all daily stressors, but listen to me. Life happens. Life happens. We can't control what happens in our life, but we can control how we react to every single situation. This is a fact. All right. The news. Yeah. Seriously, T, the news. Yep. So, think about that. And, I was watching a movie with my family the other night. And one point that I realized was in this movie that I'd never realized before was that no matter how hard your life is, there's somebody wishing they had a life like yours. Seriously, think about that. No matter how hard your life is, there's somebody in your social media and your circles wishing they had a life like yours, wishing they had the blessings that you had or that you have right now. And I know that's really hard, because a lot of us sit there and, we're like, oh, well, I've got this and I've got that. They're not seeing that. They're able to actually see the positive, whereas we're only seeing the negative. So we need to flip that, okay? Now, we want them to still see the positive. Don't get me wrong on that. But yeah, I know they don't want the college debt too. But trust me, okay? Trust me. Exactly. Look at what Crystal just said. She gets sad for the homeless at this time and it's cold out. There's somebody wishing for the stress of, having to pay an electric bill because it's in a home. So we need, as individuals, to see those blessings, those positive things in our lives and be grateful for it. There is always a positive to a negative, guys. I know it's hard to see, but I promise you, there is a positive to a negative. All right. The little Post-it notes on here, again, it says wake up earlier than others to take care of you first. Okay. Create a schedule with ample wiggle room just in case something happens. Okay. Make a budget and stick to it. Oh my God, isn't that a hard one? Make a budget and stick to it. Seriously. And then also guard your peace. Guard your peace. Guard your space. All right. What you're going to let into that space, you're going to have to deal with. So guard your space. That takes care of outside negativity. That takes care of, these things can help with money stress by making that budget and sticking to it. The schedule, I know it's really hard with kids, guys. I have 4, okay? Trust me. And I've been through, the whole baby, toddler, kid, adolescent, teenage, young adult thing. Been there, all right? I get it. It's hard to keep them on a schedule, but if you're consistent, it will start working out more. Now, hold on, get over here. There we go. All right, so your mind is, especially, and for the guys on here, they're going to agree with me on this one, especially women, okay, is like everywhere. It's like Post-it note hell. I'm just gonna be upfront and honest about it, okay? That's pretty much a woman's brain, is like Post-it notes everywhere. All right. And they're not always in like sync with each other. Okay. But that's why women are great multitaskers, because we can grab that Post-it note from over here and then the next one from 4 miles away. Right. First off, guys, breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. How do you help keep your zen? Breathe. Okay. I want you to type that in the chat. Breathe. Okay. breathe. B-R-E-A-T-H-E. Breathe. Yes, Natalia. Yes, breathe. Christina, yes, we're just gonna, and how do we breathe? In through the nose, out through the mouth. We count to 10 breathing in, count to 10 breathing out. Okay? Breathe. Yes, Linda, seriously, update your planner for 2022 so you can breathe. Yes. Breathe. Okay? A lot of people don't understand that when we get upset, our breathing changes and it jacks up our brain. Whether you realize it or not, it actually does jack up your brain because it's not getting enough oxygen into your bloodstream, into your brain. Okay, so synapses are firing wrong. You want to breathe in through the nose, 10 seconds, out through the mouth, 10 seconds. Okay, you can do that. Do that 2 or 3 times. Oh, but I'm gonna get, lightheaded. Good, get lightheaded. All right, but breathe. I promise you guys, this is going to help you. All right, now I've got to kind of zoom in. There we go. Okay. Remember that this too shall pass. This too shall pass. It's going to pass. I promise. It's not going to last forever. Whatever you're going through right now will not last forever. I know it seems like eternity. But if you want to know exactly how fast time can go by, look at how fast a child grows. Seriously. Whatever you're going through right now, it will pass. You will be okay. Be consistent in what you do. Truth be told, when you do something for more than 21 days, you develop a habit. So if you're consistently saving money, if you're consistently keeping to your schedule, and as you do it with your loved ones, family, your pets, whatever it might be, you stay consistent with them, they're going to get consistent with you. Believe it or not, it's true. I promise. Never overpromise things. If it is going to stress you out so much that you're going to go into panic attacks, don't overpromise because you're just going to overstress yourself. You don't have to be the person that does everything. Okay? I promise you, you don't have to be the person that does everything. I'm one of those overachievers. I will sit there and say I can do it all. But one thing I've learned how to do is ask for help. Donna, Daphne, Marcy, Christina, Annie, they can all tell you. I've learned how to ask for help. Victor learned how to ask for help. And it was a really hard thing for me to do, but I've done it. And I've gotten consistent with it. So get out there and ask for help. Okay? Talk, not gossip, to someone you trust. There is a difference between gossiping and talking. Seriously, there is. If you need to talk about your feelings with somebody, find somebody you trust that's kind of outside of the situation. All right, but don't gossip. Don't be like, oh my God, did you know that Deidre did this? No, that's gossiping. Let's stop that. All right, just sit there and say, look, I'm having, some issues with some things that I've encountered. And I kind of want your input on how to maybe process it, how to, move forward with it, how to work with this person on it. You don't have to call the person out to that person either. All right, because that's a form of gossiping. All right, be constructive in your conversations. It's a huge thing. Keep a schedule. Again, keep a schedule. The more consistent you are, the more it'll develop into that habit. And accept critique and don't take it as an attack. This is huge, guys. Huge. Yeah, I know, Donna, you still can't ask for help. I jump on you about that. Here's the thing. Victor, you are getting better about it. But here's the thing, guys. When somebody sits there and offers you, especially a leader, when somebody sits there and offers you constructive criticism, notice the word before the criticism, constructive, okay? When they offer you constructive criticism, don't take it as a personal attack. Get out of your feelings. All right. Trust me, I get, critiqued. Leaders critique each other. That's how we are. It's to help you grow. It's really, really there as a tool, as a training method to help you grow. So don't take it personally, because when you take it personally, you are blocking yourself. That's all you're doing. Crystal, never, ever, ever be embarrassed when you're having a hard time. Reach out. Reach out. But listen, accept critique. When somebody says, hey, Amy, your website looks like hell. Okay, cool. So what's wrong with it? Well, you could redo the lines here. You could okay, all right, let me see what I can do. And then I kind of take a look at it from that other person's point of view. That's another thing, guys. Look at something else from somebody else's point of view. All right, put yourself in somebody else's shoes before you sit there and jump on them. Because this is how you're going to keep your focus and keep your zen, not just for your life, but also your business. I promise you guys, understand these, all right? And before you reply to something, USA, breathe. What are we doing? We are breathing. And trust me, guys, there have been times I have gotten myself so lightheaded before I've written out a reply, because I've had to breathe a lot. And maybe you don't need to reply right now. Who said you have to reply right now? Reply in an hour or something. Go calm down before you jump on it. Okay? Before you jump on it, woosah, find your zen, find your balance, and breathe. All right, if you can roll your tongue, I want you to say that, just breathe. All right, because trust me, it's going to help you. It really is going to help you. It's going to help your relationship. It's going to help your growth. Okay, and do this with kids too. How many times do we want to lash out at our kids? Especially when they're just like, no, no, no. You want to just like force choke them sometimes, right? Anybody who watches Star Wars knows knows that I'm a Star Wars fan. It's like, I'm really lucky I'm not on the dark side, because I'd be like, but I don't. I breathe, all right? And I've had to breathe now for almost 25 years with children. But it's with everybody. Because another thing we have to realize is we don't know what the other person is going through. They could have lost the love of their life and just not, outwardly displaying their feelings and dealing with their feelings correctly. They could have lost a child. They could have lost their job. They could have lost a lot. All right. We don't know what everybody is going through. So, remember, before you jump to react, that you take that step back for a second and go, number one, I need to breathe. Number two, what is worth your time and energy? Is it really worth your energy to jump in and attack? Is it really worth your energy to be negative along with that negative Nelly? Probably not. 99% of the time, it's not. Okay. So you just go through it. All right. And if you need help with it, reach out, because again, that's what we're here for too, to help you process things, because goodness knows we've been through it. Next slide. Here we go. All right. Prioritize your goals. Oh my God, this is great. Let's see. There we go. Prioritize your goals. Okay. And in this order. All right. In this order. Do you see what's on the bottom? Okay. So when we really put into perspective our priorities, we find out that these things all fall into place. All right. Maybe you've got that huge money goal, that huge time goal, that huge business goal, right? But here's the thing. If you are not straight those won't work because you're not bringing your full game to those other priorities. So you need to get up and get yourself straight first. You're going to get up, you're going to breathe, you're going to smile, drink that lemon water because that's a really great detox. And think of it as a detox of, all the negativity in your system. Okay. But put you into perspective, take 10 minutes in the morning and, talk to your higher power, meditate, come and focus with yourself. All right. You are your first priority. I cannot talk tonight. Blech. That's from being tired. But anyway, you are your first priority. Okay. And I know there's people out there who are like, no, my kids are not. No, you are. You're not going to be able to help your kids, your relationship, your business, your time freedom, your money freedom at all if you are not here. Period. You are the priority. This is not a dress rehearsal, folks. This is the real deal. So put you first. Bottom line, put you first. Cleanse your soul in the morning. Get those endorphins up. Get away from the negativity. Breathe. Then do your relationship goals. Okay. If you're with somebody, whether they be your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, your relationship is next. Because we see it all the time, guys. If relationships aren't good, then usually how the kids are treated aren't as good either. So, because we tend to bring negative, right? So if there's issues with your relationship, if there's things you can't control in it, control how you react to it. I had to get away from it. I was in a massively abusive relationship. And my kids suffered. Not just me, my kids. So I had to get out of it. And I did. And now I'm in a relationship that I've always dreamed of, with possibly one of the most understanding men I've ever met in my life. But I had to get me straight. I had to get out of that relationship to take care of my kids. My kids were number one. I even put myself on the backside. But I promise you, if you go your relationship, and your kids, if you have children, if you have pets, those are your fur babies. Come on now. They're going to feel the negativity too. So get those first two things in order. And then your business. Your business, your business, your business. Why? Because you ain't going to be making any money. You're getting any time freedom. You don't put that as a priority. And I see how many people are on here. I'm just going to let it at that. Your business should be your priority. After you, your relationship, and your children, or your family. Then your business. Because I know you got time goals. I know you got those time freedom goals. I know you got those money freedom goals. But if you make those goals and you don't put time in for your business, not going to happen. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm going to be constructively critiquing this. I'm going to tell you, your business goals got to be in there if you want that time freedom and that money freedom. I want to make $1 million a year. That's great. How am I going to do that with my business? Make your goals in this order. If you're straight, then your relationship goals will be straight, your kid goals will be straight, your business goals will be straight, your time goals will be straight, your money goals will be straight. Now, bring it back. If your relationship is where it needs to be, you're working on it, you've, cleared negativity, whatever you need to do, your kids will be okay, your business will be okay, your time will be okay, your money will be okay. If your kids are good, then guess what? Your business will be okay, your time will be okay, your money will be okay. If your business is good, your time goals and your money goals are going to be on point. You're going to hit them. This is how you need to place your goals. So if I were to sit there and write out a goal board, I would say the first goal would be, well, for me, drop 15 pounds. Because I know it's literally weighing me down. It's making me not, feel as great as I could. And that in turn has affected my relationship, my time with my kids, my business, my time goals, and my money goals. All right. So drop 15 pounds, make sure I meditate at least 10 minutes every morning. Relationship, plan a date night at least every other week with my husband. Kids, make sure I clear the schedule so that I have time for my children at least 1 to 2 times a day. Business, work my business like a job. I know that sounds weird, but I'm telling you, it's true. I work my business like a job. I have set hours, 10 a.m. through 5 p.m. 10 a.m. Yes, I don't like waking up in the morning, guys. I've already said that. 10 a.m., 5 p.m., I'm working my business. I manage my time and I manage my money. That's how you do goals, guys. That is how you do goals, and this will release a lot of stress for you. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. All right, some action items. Let's go over some things that you can incorporate to be a better you. Based on your stressors, create goals to take them away. Eat healthier. Schedule you time. Turn off the haters. Like I said, get rid of the negative in the circle, right? And make time for a date night, family time, whatever, friend time, whatever it might be. All right. And realize that you are a priority. You may not see it, but guys, to someone in the world, you're their world. So make yourself a priority. Okay. Remember this saying, write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Don't sit there and say, next year will be better. I got done saying that, guys. I legit, especially after this past year, I am so done with saying next year is going to be so much better. No, right now is going to be better. When I wake up, today is going to be a great day. What does our founder say when you ask him how you're doing, how he's doing? He's better than amazing. That is a mindset. That is a frame of mind. He could have complete chaos going on, but he is better than amazing. Y'all learn how to copy the right cat, and that is the best cat to copy. Every day is the best day in the year. I promise you. Get it in your mind. Make yourself a priority. Make your goals. Prioritize your goals. And you guys got this. You guys absolutely and positively got this. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Have an amazing, amazing week. And I hope that I was able to impart something to kind of help you get through some stuff that you're going through, because I know a lot of people are going through stuff right now. I'm right there with you, very transparent, but just know I love you guys, and that's it. Deidre, back to you, hun. You still there? Deidre, back to you, hun.
All right, family, join me in the chat box. Let's show Amy some love. I told you it would be practical and something you could put to use immediately. Now is the time. Get ahead of handling that stress. Thank you so much, Amy, for that amazing training. Very practical, very timely. Family, if you are in need, if you need help, reach out. We know that you hear people say it. And if you're new to the company and you really don't know people, you're thinking, I can't reach out to them because I don't know them. Evolution Travel is not that kind of environment. Even if you don't know someone, if you reach out to one of the leaders, reach out to another leader, reach out to another leader, reach out to another leader until you find the one that you mesh with. But if you're going through some things, don't go through and suffer alone because you say, well, maybe my upline dropped out. Find someone who can help you, because evolution is absolutely that kind of family where the voices you hear, the faces you see are people who are willing to stop what they're doing and help you be successful, because we've all been there. It's been a wonderful kickoff to the month of December. Are you excited? Again, don't forget to get those tickets for the birthday party, because there are a limited number of tickets and you want to make sure that if you're going, that you get your ticket right away. Don't go booking stuff and then try and get a ticket, because the tickets might be sold out. So go get your ticket first and then get your flight and your hotel and all of that. But be sure, if you're joining us in Vegas in January, that you register for the event, and also get those tickets for convention. I am so excited. We're going to have so much fun. Oh my goodness. If you only knew some of the plans that are coming down the pipeline for you, you would understand why I'm telling you, get your convention ticket now. Again, when people are asking you what you want for Christmas, tell them you want a convention ticket. Tell them you want a birthday party ticket. All of these are things. You want a plane ticket. You know, we're travel agents. So those are perfect things to put on your wish list. We are excited. We will see you back here this same time next Sunday for another training. So have an outstanding, better than amazing week, family. This video will be posted on the Evolution family page, our official Facebook page. If you are not on there, make sure you reach out to your upline or your platinum to get added to the Facebook page. If you go under media, there is a folder that says do not delete. It has all of the trainings from our Sunday night calls posted there, so you can go back and replay them, and make sure if anyone on your team missed it, they can go back. So just give us a little time. I'll get it there before the night is out, and then it will be available to you. Have a great week, family. This call is officially over.